Hello and welcome to the beautiful Riverside Parkrun at Chesterley Street. For those that are interested, this is a really beautiful place to go and have a walk around and then explore either before or after the parkrun. For those that just want to see what the parkrun's about, let's get straight into it.
3, 2, 1, go you run. Okay,
So on the day I did potter around and record the starting area, and the first time was briefing area and stuff, except I didn't press the record button. So if you turn up, if it's your first time, just look for this building and the board, and the volunteers there will keep you right. Not long after the start line, you'll come to this section where you need to make a choice about where to go. You can go left or you can go right. And you'll see here, whether you go left or right, you'll come to the same point, you'll merge again. It's a pretty neat way to thin the crowd for a little bit. It makes the laps seem slightly more varied, I guess, each time as well. Just around the corner, when you've gone down this path, you'll run along the kind of higher level view from the riverside. So you run along a nice straight bit, kind of follows the bend of the river. I don't think you'll be able to see it on the top left video here, but you'll see the other runners looping back and coming down along the actual riverside itself at river level, which is just what we're getting to here. After running down on the slightly higher path, you'll then come back on yourself, right along the riverside. Follow the path up, loop around a bit of a chicane, a bit of a hairpin, and go down this straight to start lap 2 and lap 3.
Finishes right there.
If you're on your third lap, you finish your third lap, you would go right, like this fast chap here in the white, otherwise you keep left. It's a bit of a unique course, Riverside, at least from the ones that I've done, where the route gets switched up a little bit. When you run up here, when you turn left, you're actually running towards where the start line was. So on lap 1 you were running down this road and behind the toilet and cafe block. For laps 2 and 3 you actually run an extra loop around the fields. I know a lot of people don't like loops, a lot of people don't like laps, but this is a really neat way to make it seem slightly varied, especially for the first 2 laps. You're doing slightly different routes, and it's such a fast course. It's fast, it's flat, it's open, it's scenic. You don't really notice that you're doing laps anyway. So on lap 3 you'll come round this chicane for the last time, past the marshal, and if it's your final lap, instead of keeping to the left, you'll keep right, round this bend and down the final straight, maybe 200-300 metres, something like that, and you'll be there at the finish line. There's something I think needs to be said for this park run more than any others I've done. The park itself seems to live and breathe. Parkrun, there's banners up advertising for the kids, junior one on the Sunday, the main one on the Saturday, signs up with the parkrun maps that are just permanently in place. It's just a really, really well thought out parkrun. The volunteers were fantastic. So yeah, cannot recommend Riverside Parkrun enough. It's a beautiful place to go for a run, and it's a beautiful place to explore before and after as well.